time is called.
Timeout.
And streaky at different times over the course of his career. And good thing for Packers fans.
Love, 4th and 1. Firing to the corner. Incomplete. Tried to get this number 2 run game going. DeAndre Swift has had a great year in his career.
I thought it was so good last week, and him driving the football in windy conditions here. I don't know, his sign runs, his escapability is magical at times.
Here's Mononga straight up the middle on a 1st down and then some for Kyle.
Downhill, bounces outside of his right tackle right, and there's nobody there. Loveland coming over here on Enoch Barre.
Here's Williams to throw it for the 1st time. Looks around, zips it over the middle, and it's complete. Ja'Day Walker, the rookie.
Waist height, nothing bad can happen there.
Williams with a lot of time. Now some pressure from Valentine. He can sprint, and he does that as Caleb Williams. They're already down 2 starting receivers.
DJ Moore and he kind of nicks and come across the field. No love loss between these players, especially when you get with receivers and defensive back.
It's interesting. Mix it up tonight. Blitz is coming. Williams in trouble. Escapes to his left and throws. Oh, it's Connor. Beauty was Zacchaeus. Beautiful.
And receivers downfield. This is not something you see once or twice a game. This is all game. This is the
27 to Zacchaeus. Get to Moore on a little screen. Gets a couple blocks. DJ Moore just flipped up over the
pitch. This order motion. Fake the ball to Swift and then spit it out to the perimeter. And nobody gets DJ Moore on the ground there.
And one more time. With DeAndre Swift. Breaks the tackle. Right up the middle. He goes inside the 10 and fighting forward. And one of the best ones in the NFL.
Yeah, Tooney, Dahlman, Jackson, Darnell Wright, the right tackle has been amazing. And they got a bunch of good skill players.
Swift's right side. He is ridden down. Is also out today, although they expect him back hopefully in a couple weeks.
Yeah, tough to lose Evan Williams. They're great tacklers.
3rd down. It is Swift looking for a seam, and he is right.
I do it. Here it is.
Now Cole Kmet comes in to take the snap. Snap it over Mononga's head. He goes back and recovers it, but it's get their own stop on 4th and 1. So each team with a promising drive, and they get stuffed on 4th down. Packers beating, and we had a 10-play to 9-play drive and no points. Now Love goes back and grabs, and that ball is incomplete. Trying to get it to Fitzpatrick.
Normally he continues to rise. When you're at 5 yards, you catch the ball at a certain height.
Green Bay 2nd possession. They get it off the little run on the right side to Jacobs, running behind Jordan Morgan. We'll see how they do.
Yeah, and they've had a lot of strengths, this Packers offense. I think one of...
3rd down, 4-man rush. Love looking around, doesn't run often. Is he going to make it? Diving forward, looks like he... There's Love again. Back foot throw, near side. Great catch.
Going down there, picking it off the turf. Possessing the football. Great throw there on the shot.
There's Jacobs. Cut up the middle and just fights forward and a good run. Jacobs dancing up the middle, good run. And he gets stuck and spins around that. And Josh Jacobs
with the knee. And again, I think this offense is better when he's going kind of straight downhill, north and south, no against the inside runs.
There's Love on a play fake, looking deep. Now comes back to Christian Watson. Did he
back to the ball? He needs all of that long frame. Maybe. Does he control?
Love guns over the middle. Dobbs again. He's having a big first quarter, and he's got another 1st down.
And here it's to Dobbs, right in stride, and they shot right there on the tap.
Jordan Love steps away, hits Jacobs wide open in the flat, and Jacobs, who made an unbelievable.
What Ben Johnson said to us this week was they want to just not give up any big plays, keep everything.
Killed him with the explosive plays 2 weeks ago at Lambeau. Jacobs looks for a seam, bounces off a tackle. Jacobs inside the 10, and it's 1st and goal for the
downhill, but he's got a little speed to get outside as well. And he's a menace out there.
it to him again. Jacobs looking for blocks. Bounces to the outside.
Passes down inside the 10 because you can know you were basically going to complete the ball. You try to get a few blockers out in front. But Grady
18 in a row.
Wow. Incredible.
Love trying to make it 19. Hits Manuel Wilson. No, it's tipped. Oh my goodness, that was O's.
And there it is, just taking your eyes off the ball. Love actually makes a great night.
Pass. It went out of bounds at the 8-yard line. It'll be third down at that spot.
So they'll move it back.
Being a lateral, it's a live ball. Green Bay got away with that one.
Third and goal. Love looking, floating end zone, incomplete.
That is the Windy City in dealing with these conditions in an outdoor stadium. Sometimes
a 26-yarder. Snap and hold are good, and that one, wind be darned, no issue. So the Packers,
they've had a hell of a season, and Ben Johnson has come in and changed the culture with his the buy-in. Ben Johnson said, I'm a stickler for details, but listen, in this game, first quarter and early part of the second, look at that wind.
Cuts back to the near side, gets a cut, blocks, and good ones up across the 35.
He lets it go, and then Mother Nature kicks in, and that ball just whips to the right. Greg Maddux would be proud.
They don't want to lose any more linemen. Now it's the Bears getting the ball, looking right, with Monunga getting an opportunity. And well, the Bears had more.
I think the Bears defense has done exactly what they wanted. Bend, don't break. 18 minutes into the game, only giving up.
On 2nd and 5, Williams has time over the middle. Monunga makes the catch, and he is wrapped up immediately. Quay Walker.
They're very athletic at linebacker, and they do have a lot of speed. Got some ridiculous numbers.
3rd and 1. It's Monunga racing forward. It's a first down into Green Bay territory.
It's got worn down 2 weeks ago. We'll see if that happens again tonight.
There's Williams, some pressure, steps away, fires one, penalty flag.
Holding, defense number 24. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Yeah, the tight end.
Williams fake. Heavy pressure. That could have been a pick six. Nixon read it.
Shows up quickly on these quarterbacks. DJ Moore is obviously not the intended receiver. He doesn't even think that ball's coming out.
And we get flags.
All start, offense number 58.
Yeah, when you get
5-yard penalty, third down.
Have that operation so you don't jump offside of offensive tackle.
So now it's 3rd and long. It is Williams. He's so good at escaping.
Time they played him, Caleb just killed him with his athleticism. Take flatter angles just like that.
Now for the Bears. And he will get it away. Looking to dunk it deep in there. Yeah, they put it at the 5. We went to break. It looked like it went out of the 2, but there's a chip in the football, which they can tell where it went out. Went out at the 5. That's where the Packers start. And Wilson held, stopped on a 4th and 1, and they go down the field again. They threw that backwards pass, which cost them, and they settle for
zone coverage or not playing a lot of man coverage. See if they can complete a high volume of throws.
Get it out to Christian Watson, who make intact and in there.
Yeah, worried about him being out here, and you just saw that throw, just that little 5-6 yard gain.
There's Love. Blitz is picked up. Pressure, and he gets smoked. And there's a penalty on.
Stepping up to.
Oh man.
Tough hit. See Booker coming in, hitting area. Another foot or so. Little high. Love's going down. Booker's trying to get him.
Let's see. Here though they're going to run, trying to get Manuel Wilson going off that left side. And he's going to pick up about 3.5 yards on that.
Quarterback mentality. The adrenaline's really pumping. It's been certainly cold.
That's Jaden Reed in motion. They give it to Wilson up the middle. And Manuel Wilson with a solid run. Going to be a 3rd and 1 more inside for a head injury.
Yeah.
They keep the helmet from you in that case. But we'll.
He plays on his call sheet that are good for him.
They clock and run. They run it to Jacobs. Stop short of the first.
When Jacobs decides to cut back, and here they go again. Why not?
Willis just looking over there, see if they're actually going to go, or are they going to call a timeout?
Try to bleed that.
He is so good, and things changed a lot on Thursday with Seattle's win over the Rams. They're now the #1 seed. So both Seattle and the line here tonight. 4th and less than 1. Willis going to keep it. He's going to get it and more. Malik Willis showing you the speed. That's a good play.
Defense is going to have to be very stout against.
Drops back to pass pressure. Willis senses great cut. Look at Willis sliding down.
Willed as he calls those shots, and he definitely has confidence in his ability to escape the easiest.
There's Emmanuel Wilson, pitch up the middle. First down. Good hard run from Wilson. There's Chris Brooks will get a carry up the middle. And he's inside the 34. Brooks just can't get everyone involved.
Yeah, normally he goes wire to wire, Josh Jacobs. He's been on the injury report. NFL football is developing depth within the whole program. Everybody's got to be coached, and they got to be called.
There's Emmanuel Wilson, that crack up the middle again, inside the 20. He goes.
That happens, does that mean the Bears have to shut theirs off? Is that like a helmet situation?
I think so.
Yeah, that's what stops the clock. I feel like someone snipped the green wire, like someone, a little sabotage situation there. Wilson, Emmanuel Wilson sprinting to the edge. Wilson inside the 10 and inside.
Stretch play to the outside, undercuts the guard Belton. Stevenson can't get him on the ground, and Byard runs him out at the 5.
After up 3. Willis looking to throw a fade to Dobbs. Knocked away in the corner by Stevenson.
Better defense. Willis puts it up there. Dobbs got both hands on it.
Second and goal. Jacobs runs into a wall. Got inside.
What are you guys at home pretending like there's a wind chill of less than 7 degrees out in LA?
Willis looking to throw. Zips it over the middle, and it's incomplete. Watson
Interceptions this year. Willis kind of looks to the left. Byard comes back. If he leads him, Byard's going to pick that ball off.
So now a 22-yard attempt from McManus. He's hit from 26, and he's got another one. Now Green Bay has
Caleb Williams there. Tom Brady will tell you, he makes a lot of risky throws. That's for
45 yards because they haven't had the ball. One timeout left. Zips one in the middle and a good pass there. Right in line on a first down it goes. You don't really bring up time of possession, but in this game you figure low scoring. It's meaningful. The Packers have had so many more plays.
Offensive linemen are leaning on defensive linemen.
Williams slings over the middle. It's caught by Zakiya.
For the field goals, they got to get on the ball quickly.
There's Lynch. Side, and it's incomplete. And don't see a flag there.
His quickness is just unmatched. I love Bullard as a nickel. I said that earlier. I'm probably not expecting the Bears to go for that. Just down 6-0. The backup.
Here's Taylor. A great punt, pinned it down at the 5. His first time out. This one inside the 10.
Just keep it going. This is not a position I'd want to be if I'm Jones. Not too much going on. A little hand fighting.
Yeah, a little hand.
Into this rivalry, he was already talking a little smack to all the Packers fans. This is a
6-0 the win to break with that. And Rising half. Ben Johnson's Bears.